Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there, and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jahad Campbell gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Shreds it with his stiff arm. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a 1st down?
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start by running the option to the right. And right away, he lost the football. Inside the 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return, and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
This is what I was talking about by Jalen Hurts. It's going to either succeed or fail under his realm. Because why the fuck? It's all good. It's all good. We're going to bounce back. I've been here before. Got nice weather and shit. I've been here, you know? Gotta understand where you've been to know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way you're going to be better.
The last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed.
The only way you're gonna be better, you know. So let's get this shit. Let's get it going.
It does wonders for everyone. Obviously.
That's how I feel. Sonny sold us out. Nigga, Jalen Hurts probably got money on the game for real. Put 200 on the Seahawks type shit.
You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being taken.
Let's get busy, man. I can't put the ball in Jalen Hurts' hands like that. I can't do read options with the nigga, apparently. You know how that shit go, y'all boys. Try to get a quarterback some love, and he don't want it. He don't want that shit. They're hitting out here, guys. They're hitting out here.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Bro, he had that, man. Come on now. Y'all got to get that ball up. That's what I'm talking about with Jalen Hurts, man. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Sack of the year. Well, certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he
talk your shit.
With a sack.
Talk your shit, because that's what happened. Lost the fumble.
You get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stop.
Receivers full of shit. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it.
Fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. This is fielded at the 7.
Yeah, come here. Calm down. Calm down, brethren.
57-yard punt, 15 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do in this league.
Derrick Henry. He may go. And touchdown, Seattle. Derrick Henry with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 30.
Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Yeah, what's up with the O-line? Y'all ain't moving shit. I don't think I did my trading this week either. Fucked up.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Here's a diving catch right side. Second catch for him.
They ain't doing trading or nothing.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was
It's joking.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game.
What's your mind right?
And if they're not going to stop you, keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break the tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they
You right. I'm sorry. Come on.
now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his
I missed you too.
Good for the reception.
Wow. I told you I ain't sit on the bed.
No laces.
Man, you don't got no
The
proof.
snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find
You ain't got no
laces and grip it
proof.
a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now too.
First down carry for Barkley. Trying to run inside.
You ain't even got no proof, man.
Eventually no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Defensively,
So I can feel like I'm on the field.
run so forward, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is
So
going
I
to
can
do.
feel like I'm on the field.
Snap. A great job.
That ain't
of
gonna work for you?
scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Hurts going to move him around.
I need to.
Easy, 63, pass.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 20-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Grigsby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Back to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
That's good.
But not a fun game at all for anyone who's playing defense on the field at this point. They just gave up another first down on another good run. I wonder if the defense coordinator just says, let's sell out, play against the run, and not worry about getting beat by the pass.
A first down carry for Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 of the 21. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And he's tapped inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
Henry is in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that touchdown touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Right down the middle. And that will make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got me pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, putting the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw again. Quick slant complete to Njoku. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Back to throw again. And he gets this to Thornton. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tyquan Thornton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already
already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have possession.
Smacking shit out here, cuz. Smacking shit. Yeah. Put that ball on the ground.
But give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
And he's brought down. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop it.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 25 on second down, Hurts. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a two-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Left side, it's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far in the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
to throw now on first down. He's got Smith here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at 21 yards.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 21 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Another run by Bigsby. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the 4th quarter, even with the loss there on first down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass or actually carry the ball into the end zone. Otherwise, don't even look at the coach.
And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
$63.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles.
Cause I'm the man. I got the eye. What the fuck they talking about, cuz? I got the eye.
And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Seahawks 27, Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Let's go now.
Inside handoff, Henry. They'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. Final minute now in the third quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man left side, Shaheed has it. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles 19. A good pickup there, 22.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their
Ain't even that, bro. Like, they supposed to bend back there to the quarterback. And on top of that, I got a dude that's supposed to cover the way he threw the ball at. He ain't getting up.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Warriors, 70. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here we go, set. Ramp up, 70 Rangers, 70, go.
Now back to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are
Who was all out of position in that play? Like, everybody was out of position.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2.
They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's complete.
And then he drops the ball. Y'all talking about 2 point is good. That's cool, because I've been here. That's cool.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
That's cool.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Those bullshit-ass rollout plays, bro, because my edge ain't supposed to let that happen. It's nothing outside, especially if I assign that to the end. The Madden shit is broken, bro. Nothing's supposed to be going outside at all.
Pair of motivated groups Remember
The
the
fuck?
offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, there's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
Nothing's supposed to go outside.
Motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Hurts. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 8. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
63.
On third down, they go with Shipley. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now they'll change things up.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
It's now second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Hey, Silver.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Great.
Will set up for the
Let's
two-point
go.
conversion.
Trimmer. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts will throw. And now it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
My O-line getting toe up, man. That's the only thing. My O-line getting toe up, bro. Like,
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
my O-line is getting toe the fuck up. Period. Because he shouldn't have been able to get to him scot-free. He threw a move, and it's cooked from there. No, absolutely fuck not.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run.
But nevertheless, I fuck this game. This shit's so
quarterback kneeling down at the end and use
that fumble. Goddamn fumble was atrocious. That.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here 7 Pirates. 70 Lions.
They'll set up a throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time.
I gotta go for 2. That shit crazy.
And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10.
Gotta go for 2. It's gonna be a hell of a game, man.
Position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That will complete down the field to Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And this offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now flags come in here. Look like
get this man out the game.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Man.
Back to throw. And it's complete.
Oh, man, I see that shit. Nigga got that eye. What you talking about? Nigga got that fucking eye.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Here's 1st down. He's back to throw. Right back to Njoku. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Well, think about this. You got to potentially be careful not to score too early here. Second down. Now they'll audible to something else. Back to throw. And this one too low. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's third down.
Hey, 73.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Damn, I can't even fucking see the plays that I'm running. Fuck. I can't see shit.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
I couldn't see shit, bro.
Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. The 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Damn, I couldn't see shit.
That you can't take a sack there, so you had to try and force
It's all
one in.
good. Them 2 turnovers early in the game. Fuck.
In the second quarter,
It's all
but he
good.
had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game,
I'm telling you, bro, this team fickle.
whenever they've needed a
This team mad fickle, man. It all comes down to Jalen Hurts.
And it doesn't matter what the
It all comes down to Jalen Hurts.
They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
This team fickle, man. But I'm gonna win when it counts. I ain't worried about this shit. I'm gonna win when it counts. Okay, he get this win, get a little +2, whatever.
As they go ahead and take the knee. So the victory here for Seattle, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position.